In today's KOTLC video, I created a KOTLC Stellarlune quiz for both Joey and Troy to see who has the most KOTLC knowledge. This quiz is going to be about Stellarlune. There's going to be 3 sections to this quiz, just general trivia, page numbers, and who said it questions, and I'm just going to have all these different sections to try and stump them. I already posted this quiz on KOTLC. You guys can feel free to play the quiz down below. The link is in the description, but from looking at the stats, I mean, most people are getting around the 40s and the 50s, so this is definitely a hard quiz, and I can't wait to see what they get on it. But before we get into this video, last time we did this trivia battle between Troy and Joey. Troy absolutely crushed Joey, but who will take the crown this time? Make sure to comment down below, who do you think is going to win? Troy or Joey? Comment Team Joey or Team Joey down below in the description. Who are you guys rooting for? It should be a very, very close battle. Also, if you guys want more content like this, make sure to drop a like down below, and also make sure to subscribe down below.
I'm going to be taking this quiz as well. I'm really excited. I've done a little bit of studying. I've looked over like the summary of Stellarlune, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
I definitely think I have what it takes, and we're just gonna jump straight into the quiz. I'm excited.
Alrighty, I'm now going to take the quiz. I am nervous, but also very excited. So let's get started with question 1. Welcome to the KOTLC Stellarlune Trivia Quiz. Good luck to both Joey and Troy for the trivia battle. There are 4 sections of questions: medium difficulty trivia, hard difficulty trivia, who said it questions, and page number questions to end the quiz. In total, there are blank questions. Best of luck to both of you. Ooh, what should I say? I'm gonna say I'm going to win because I'm going to beat Joey.
Alright, fun times, you know.
Select all. Which of the following characters were in the group that went to London to seek for Keith? Okay, I don't think I prepared enough for this. Sophie. I don't think Keith went to search for himself, so that doesn't make sense. Dex was there, and Tam. Okay. That's it.
I know it was Sophie. I'm not gonna click Keith. I know Tam was in there because he had to like do the shadow flux thing. Maybe Biana, like, I don't know after this. I know there was more people. I don't, like, was Fitz there? I don't think Fitz was there. I think Sophie was like mad at Fitz during that point in the book. I'm gonna go with Dex because I think he had to help the gadget to the spy ball to do the shadow flux. Yes, I'm remembering. So did Biana go? It's a possibility. Did Lynn go? Oh wait, I didn't mean to click that. Did Lynn go? Did Morella go? I don't think Morella would have gone. I don't think Lynn would have gone. Was it only 3 people? I feel like I'm gonna go with Biana. I think this is a good, I'm just gonna go with this.
Come on, man.
Choose one. How many memories were in Kenrick's cache that was opened in Stellarlune? There was the gnome one, there was the matchmaking office, there was like that library, there was Sophie and Orlai fighting, the Nox flares. It's either 6 or 7. Gosh, there are so many. Sorry. I'm gonna go with 6. I'm probably missing one, but 6.
I know it went on for a really long time, but I think I have to go with my gut here. I feel like there were 5 because I know there was like a couple random ones, and then there was like 2 or 3 actually important ones. So I feel like it's either like 5 or 6. I don't think it was 4. I think 5 is a good answer. I don't think it was anything above like 7. So alright guys, I'm just gonna be popping in to explain what the correct answer is when both of them get it wrong. So first off, question 2, they both got this one wrong. Joey said there was 5, but it was in fact 7. Choose one. What is Trix's special ability? This one is easy. Trix is a guster. So I remember theorizing that Trix could be Morella's dad, because Morella's dad is a guster. I know it is a guster. That one's pretty easy.
Which of the following Black Swan characters were in the final scene in confronting Lady Gisela? So, Sophie, number 1. Keith, Morella, Marika, because we have the cover, right? Fitz, I'm not sure if Fitz was there. I don't think Lynn was there, Wiley was there. Sophie, Keith, Morella, Marika, and I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna go with those 4.
Okay, I know it was Sophie, I know it was Keith. Fitz was probably there. Biana was probably there. Morella and Marika were probably there because she's like a Cyanopath and a Power Connect. You probably want them there in a battle. Yeah, I remember, oh, dude. Morella and Marika on the cover, which is literally this final scene. Okay, so I know Keith was there, I know Morella was there, I know Marika was there. I'm pretty sure Fitz was there, Biana was probably there. Was Dex there? Probably. I don't see why he wouldn't be there. I don't think did Rainey go? I don't want to click all the, I don't think Lynn, dude, I think Lynn was, I don't want to click everybody, but Wiley was not there. Was Rainey there though?
Stop it.
Get some help.
I'm just gonna say Rainey was not there.
Already, question 4, they both missed. Troy had all the correct people except for Fitz, and Joey just had way too many people. It was just Sophie, Fitz, Keith, Marilla, Maraca. So both of them got that wrong. Troy's still up by 1.
Okay, next section, who said this? Which of the following characters said this? And nice job, Foster. Brilliant plan. Provoke the enemy for no reason. Okay, so it says Foster. I'm gonna go with Keith. The only other person I could think who would say this would be Ro, but I think it's obviously Keith, so yeah.
Now there are 12 options for this, so I'm a little stressed. Obviously it can't be Sophie, but who calls Foster Foster? It's gonna have to be Keith or Ro, right? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about who would say Foster, and I only see Keith, right? Dex wouldn't say that, Tam wouldn't say that. I'm gonna go with Keith. Okay, so question 5, they both missed as well. They both read Foster as if Keith's the only person who calls Sophie Foster, but this was actually Stina who was mad at Sophie for endangering them by burning the Never Seen storage house down.
Which of the following characters said this? You're officially my favorite person in the entire world. This is hard. We don't have like any context at all. It could be Sophie. I don't think it's gonna be Keith. Actually, it could be Keith. I'm just trying to eliminate some people here. I'm gonna go with Dex. I actually do feel like Dex would be the person to say this. Or Biana. Is it Biana? I think it's Dex or Biana. I'm gonna actually go with Biana here. I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know. Let's just go with my gut.
I don't think Fitz would say that for obvious reasons. I think I'm gonna go with Biana because that sounds like something she would say. This is really tricky though. Alright, question 6. Joey, you should have not switched your answer. It was actually Dex. In fact, it was actually Dex that was speaking to Biana.
Who said this? So, you're too done being all dramatic for the moment? So you too done being all dramatic for the moment? These are kind of hard without the right context. It's not Sophie, because they're probably talking to Sophie. Sophie would not say this. It's probably Stina. You two are probably done being dramatic for the moment. It's probably Stina or Marka or Morella or Lynn. It could be so many people. I'm gonna go with Stina. This is like the first thing I thought of.
I'm not really getting much from this question, to be honest. I feel like this could be Morella or Fitz or Stina. I'm going between Morella and Stina here, and I think this is Stina. Okay. All right, question 7. I'm thinking that maybe I made this quiz a little bit too hard. Troy was actually close. He did say it, but he didn't actually submit it. He did say it might have been Morella, but yeah, it was Morella. Actually, really kind of funny how both of them have been saying both the same things. But yeah, still Troy is up by 1.
Who said this? I can practically hear you feeling sorry for me right now. This is kind of interesting because this does sound like Stina too.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stina, okay, I think this one is Stina. Yeah, I'm going with Stina for this.
Jency said that because Jency he didn't have an ability. Jency didn't have an ability, and he's tired of people like frowning upon him. Okay, it's Jency. Last one. Have you ever had that embarrassing school nightmare? The one where you realize everyone's staring at you because you forgot to wear any clothes? Huh? Oh no, that might be Jency. Oh my. Kind of low-key second guessing myself. Have you ever had the embarrassing school nightmare to Jency because that feels like something you would say in relation to his abilities?
All right, last one for who said it. Have you ever had that embarrassing school nightmare? The one where you realize everyone's staring at you because you forgot to wear any clothes. All right, so we gotta have somebody. It's in Foxfire probably. Sophie really talked to Jency during Foxfire. Why would Jency be embarrassed? Because he doesn't have an ability? Actually, no, this is Sophie. Oh, because yes, this is like a human thing. When like this nightmare, yeah, this is Sophie. Okay. All right, halfway done. Onto the hard trivia, or should I say extreme?
Get as many correct as you can, starting with the hard difficulty trivia question. What food did Glimmer give Tam while they were awaiting their meeting with Trix? Now I know Crunchtastics is not a real food.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
I do know Indigoobers is absolutely a real food, and that has been a recurring food in the series. Biopods sounds not good, and Neurosouls doesn't sound real, so I'm just gonna go with Indigoobers.
Okay. I've never heard of a biopod, or a Norsoul, or a Crunchtastic. So I've only ever heard of an Indigoober, but it could, yeah, I think it's just Indigoober. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Indigoober. That's like the only thing I know, so.
All right, question 10. Both of them said Indigoobers, but that's actually incorrect. So Troy, yes, this is a real thing. It was actually Crunchtastics. I know. It's hard. It's a hard question. What score did Sophie receive alone in her cognate test? Ooh, okay, so I did not study this one, but I did study a different level. Further combined, it was like 1016. What did Sophie have? It was like 285. I think it was just 277, perhaps, or 291. I'm gonna go with 277.
Okay, I know it was high, so my first instinct is just to click 299, but I feel like if you use my test taking knowledge here, it's probably 291. I'm gonna go 291. I feel like it's, yeah, I like that.
What is the name of Rose dagger that she gives to Sophie before Sophie renames it Hope? It's Lutgardia. That is one thing that I did study, thank gosh. Okay, cool.
This is why you study. I just read this in the plot summary. It was Lutgardia. I feel that it pays off. Studying pays off, guys.
On to page numbers, and this I feel like is my specialty. I always get these questions right on other quizzes because I feel like I have a good sense of the book, but I've only read Stellarlune once, so we'll see how I do. On which page in Stellarlune did Glimmer reveal her name is Rainy? So, okay, this was early on in the book, and this was after the fact of Sophie asking everyone. I might go with 112.
Okay. So obviously we're given like the first quarter of the book here to choose from, 91 to 146. I don't think it was 91. I think that's too early. Same with 112. It's between 130 and 146. I was gonna choose C, but I just feel like, actually no. When in doubt, you always choose C. I'm just choosing C.
What was the last page in Stellarlune? Did we see Ro before she left to deal with the Ogre Uprising? It was 242. That doesn't sound right. It was 365, I think, because 242 was when the cash was going on.
This is why you study, okay? I had a perfect strategy for figuring out the page numbers, okay? I looked at what the total amount was, which is like 727. Then I went to the very middle of the book, which happens to be 365, which is when Ro leaves. So, I mean, this is why you study. I know the exact page number this time.
On what page in Stellarlune did Sophie see Keith for the first time in London? It was end of 500, so 570. Cool.
This is a little bit more interesting. It's not 617. It's not 570. It's one of the first two. I'm gonna go with 475. I feel like, yeah, that's a good deal into the book. Yeah, I'm confident. All right, last question. Hey, that's my thumbnail.
On which page in Stellarlune did Sophie reveal to Fitz she had kissed Keith? So I know the kiss happened on page 651, and Fitz came over shortly after, right? Because Flory interrupts Sophie and Keith and says, you have a visitor. Okay, so it can't be 545, it can't be 602, it can't be 648, so it's 666.
This is interesting. 666, I think that's, wait. I actually distinctly remember, like, looking down at the page number and it being 666. I was gonna say like Austin put that in there as like a random number, but I actually am gravitating towards that. But that's kind of far, that's kind of really far into the book. Actually, no, I'm going with my gut. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I got a 53%.
Boom. Okay, you know, I got 7 out of 17. Wow, that was tricky. That was a great quiz. We'll see. We'll have to see who won, me or Joey.
I don't know. We'll see what Troy does. I feel like there's definitely some questions that he could stump me with, but I don't know if he studied enough. There's some questions that if you don't study, you won't know.
All right. So, I mean, after editing the video, tabulating the scores, it looks like our winner is, drum roll please, boom, 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 boom. Both of them, they tied. They both, out of the 16 questions, they both got 7. And that's actually a 44%, so not too bad. I mean, that was a very hard quiz, without using the book, just straight knowledge. 7 questions out of that test was really good for them. I mean, this quiz was super, super hard. I mean, I don't know what I would have been able to get on this, maybe like a 10%, but it was such a close battle. Joey was able to make the comeback and catch up to Troy. If you guys like this content, make sure to drop a like if you guys want a part 2. We'll say maybe 175 likes seems like a pretty high goal, so get 175 likes, we will do another trivia battle. Also, make sure to comment down below if you guys took this quiz, what are your scores? I would love to know, because I did make this quiz and I want to see how hard it is for, the average KOTLC viewer.
I had a lot of fun taking this quiz, so thank you so much, Austin, for setting this up.
Leave a like on the video and subscribe. See you guys, bye.